Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl TJ here. It is time for another Talk with TJ about budgets. More specifically, the set part of the budget that is featured in my ebook, What the Heck is a Set Budget? That's what we're going to go over today. Please be sure to subscribe. And if you're feeling this video, go ahead and like it. Check out the playlist that I have for my sneaker haul and clothing haul, and you'll find out how I'm actually able to do those hauls on a monthly basis for myself. It's all part of the set method. Now, when I went ahead and created this ebook, I tried to think of how we budget within our household, and and I realized it really came down to three simple things that we do after we account for the first four. And if you don't know what the first four are when it comes to making a budget, I will link that video below, and I'll actually go ahead and make sure that video is at the end so you can watch that as well. But after you've accounted for the first four in your budget, the next thing you do is the set part. Now, the set part of your budget is the most personalized part because it's going to vary for every single individual. The set stands for save, extra debt payments, and treat yourself. That's what the set part stands for in budgeting. Now, you may ask yourself, do I actually follow this? Yes, 1000% we follow this in our household. The very first thing when we are paid, and our pay is a little bit different for both of us. I get paid weekly, he gets paid a salary check twice, and then he gets a bonus every month. We save first, so there's a amount that we save every single month. Now, if you follow the Dave Ramsey plan, no, that's not a part of it, but we tweak things to work for ourselves. We weren't just happy with sitting on $1,000, so we save every single month, no matter what. So, saving is the very first part. Second are extra debt payments. Now, there's an amount that we would like to pay towards debt every single month, but it does vary because it's based on either anything we may have coming up that month that we planned ahead for, or a big part of it is based on his bonus because it's different every single month. It's never the same. It's all based on however he did the previous month at his job. So that can go up, it can go down, really just depends, but we're always putting something towards extra debt payments every single month. And when it comes to our extra debt payments, they are always more than what we may spend on treating ourselves. And that's the last part of the set budget. Treat yourself. I believe in this part of it. I think this is why it works so well for us. And I'll go ahead and explain why. I liken finances to fitness so much. And when you think about it, a lot of diets, let's say, are all or nothing. It's all or nothing. It's you can't have anything that you may love or that's indulgent. If you stick to this, you will get there. Yeah, 100%. You will lose body fat if you stick to budgets or diets that are, 100% clean eating, you're working out, you're watching your calories, your intake, outtake, what you're putting out, expending in energy and things like that. But, I mean, dude, let's be honest. That's a miserable freaking way to live a lot of times, and you slip up and you end up binging on food that maybe isn't part of that plan because it's a natural human nature to want things you love. It's natural for me to want pizza and ice cream and anything else that I may love, and it's natural for me to want to shop and get myself things. And I think being sensible and creating a plan that you can stick to, that's what's most important. Set budgeting works for us because we can stick to it. We can stick to making sure that we put money aside to save. We can stick to making extra debt payments every single month on top of the minimum payments we're already making. We can stick to having an amount to treat ourselves every single month. And the amount that you have to treat yourself, it's going to differ because it's all based on your income. It's going to be different. It's different for me every single month, just the same as it's different for my husband every single month. And that's also based on things we may want. There's a month coming up we know we probably just don't want. There's not really anything on the horizon, let's say for sneaker releases or even clothing that I may have that I want. I'll have a lower amount for treating myself and I'll just pay more towards debt that month or maybe save more that month. Or if it's a month where we know like February was bad when it came to sneaker releases that I wanted, so we just budgeted more for treating yourself when we still made extra debt payments. The treat yourself is very, very specific to you. It doesn't have to be shoes or clothes. It could be you putting money down, let's say saving for a vacation. It could be, I don't know, as a woman, you want to treat yourself to spa days. As a guy, maybe there are video games that you want. As a woman, maybe there are video games that you want. Any number of things can be part of the treat yourself. I'm not a makeup person. I don't wear makeup whatsoever. But if you're a woman and you're like, I want to go splurge at Sephora because Rihanna just came out with a brand new palette, okay, put that into your budget as treat yourself. That's what that's for. And I've got some experience with actually helping other young adults go ahead and create the set part of their budget. I dabbled in that because it's really a passion of mine. I was able to help young people from, all different scenarios either save that $1,000 to have a more secure financial situation because they have savings put away. Maybe help them with a sinking fund to build up for something that they are, they want in the near future. Maybe make sure that they're able to do different things. I've helped people budget so they can account for, the supplements and making extra payments on a credit card so that it's paid off, but also making sure that maybe they're saving for, just any number of things you could want. Maybe as a woman, maybe you want to change your hair up and that that's going to cost quite a bit to go to the salon, sit in that chair for 6 hours. You're going to look bomb as F when you're done, but you have to plan for that. Okay, I've helped people do that. Now, again, it's not some magic pill. You have to sit down, with me, I guess virtually because we did it online via email. And you sit down and you look at what's my income, what mandatory expenses do I have to make sure that I take care of every month. That includes your first 4. And then minimum debt payments, and then what part is left over. And whatever amount is left over, that's the set part of the budget. I recommend everybody save every single month. You need to do that. I'm going to do a whole video on saving, but saving every single month, making extra debt payments. I know there are different things about debt. Debt's not all bad. Student debt is good because it's an investment in your future. Whatever. I'm torn on a lot of those things, okay? Because student loan debt is stupid any way you spin it. And I'm sorry, unless you're going to be a doctor or a lawyer where you can have the income to pay it off rather fast once you've accumulated that debt. I'm just not a fan of it. I hate the student loan debt I have. I hate the student loan debt my husband has. That's just the way I feel. When it comes to debt, if somebody else is holding the bag, then yeah, sure. If I'm the person that maybe has the home, but you're the renter paying for it and extra money is coming back in my pocket as passive income that I don't really have to pay taxes on, I'm all for debt. But that's not really how it goes a lot of times. So making sure that you have everything in place for the set part of your budget is important. It's very personalized for you, so make it personalized for you. Now, in my ebook, I actually walk you through how to do the set part of your budget, and there's even a worksheet where you guys can put in your own your own pretty much choices when it comes to the set budget. Because the set budget part does include, gifting and giving. That's another thing that you can plan for in the set part. Instead of just treating yourself, treating others is amazing. I love gifting more than I love giving just because I love to see the joy on someone's face when they get to open something that either they weren't expecting, or even if, let's say, it's their birthday or Christmas, they are expecting a gift, but just the joy of seeing their face. I love doing that. We budget for a gifting fund every single month because you have birthdays and holidays and Christmas and Mother's Day and Father's Day that comes up. We want to make sure that we're prepared for that. So we do have a sinking fund for gifting. And then we allocate money every single month and we budget for giving because you need to be able to give back. There's always someone less fortunate than yourself. Try to give if you can. That's what a set budget is. That's my own method that I came up with. There are tons of different ways that you can create a budget. Are there different ways that you create your budget now? Comment those below. I'm always interested to see how people are creating their budgets and what works for them. You could share that and it could help someone else. And once again, I'm not trying to monetize or make money off of this, so, you don't have to follow the set budget method, but it works for me. I know a lot of people are always curious how I'm able to have these sneaker hauls or the clothing hauls where you guys see me indulge and buy Nike and buy Jordan and buy donuts and deadlifts and lifting and whatever other brand that I may love that has items releasing, and I buy them monthly, sometimes every other month. It just kind of depends. How the heck is she able to do that? Well, I'm able to do that based on budgeting. That set part of the budget. It's always at the end. It's the treat yourself part that I'm able to do that for. I absolutely love it. It's sustainable. It works for me. Hopefully it can work for you. If you have questions about how to do this, feel free. Email me. I'm always happy to answer any questions you may have. Drop a comment below if you want. If I answer it there, maybe it can help somebody else that's watching this video. And budgeting doesn't have to be hard. It does something that takes a little bit of effort, but once you have made that choice to go ahead and budget and take charge of your money, I promise you will feel so much better, and you will shop guilt-free. That's the benefit. If I know that I've set aside, let's say, $50 or $100 a month just for myself, I can spend that without any guilt because it's budgeted just for that purpose, for me to shop and have fun. So hopefully you guys can do that for yourselves. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about budgeting, always reach out to me. I love helping people when it comes to budgeting. And I hope that you will watch the other videos that I have coming up and even watch some previous videos if you're not up to date on those. I will talk with you guys later. Take care.